And both of the races are now off to the playing fields. Some good gameplay today. Give it just a few seconds and it should sync up. Area 1 is just like pretty much everything else. I mean, no one really cares for it, and no one should care for it. If you've ever watched any of the tournament matches, you know Area 1 is just there to be stupid most of the time. Ooh, Rick messing up on that single. Unfortunate. So yeah, Yoshiboy already has a little bit of a lead on him. It's not too bad though. As they move on into the next room. Yoshiboy going for the double, he gets it. Let's see if Rick can do it too. Both of them doing a pretty safe double on that one. Yoshiboy gets the bad double, and so does Rick. Nice. That second double can be really stupid. Yoshiboy has a pretty solid lead right now in Area 1 by a few seconds. Which, I mean, is to be expected a little bit because their times are a few minutes apart. It's gonna happen like that. Since both runners are actually playing with Yoshi playing on English, he's actually going to save an extra 2 seconds in Area 1 compared to Rick. Just because, for some reason, Area 1's actually faster on English because there's less text boxes that appear on that text box and then later on in Chauncey. She loses about 25 to 30 seconds on the run, so save time back on him. Pretty clean suck up from Lydia for Yoshi. And it looks like a pretty decent suck up for... Oh, spoke a little too soon for Rick. He's a little bit far from the chest, so that's going to lose a little bit more time. She is now going to enter into the first boss fight of the game. Chauncey. Maybe. Deciding to move back so he can save a little bit extra time. He probably wants to be a little safe. Because sometimes that rocking force won't activate when you go to shake it. Boon. As you see how short that text box was for Yoshiboy, if you look over at Rick now, his text box will be about 1 or 2 longer. A little bit longer for the Japanese version in Area 1 for some reason. But Chauncey and King Boo are the only two ghosts we can't one cycle, portrait and boss wise. And even if you do task strats on them, the lowest you can get them down to is about 2 or 3. Well, because the timer is so short. Yoshiboy doing a very interesting first ball catch. That's the second ball catch. One, so maybe that's just what he wants to do. While we see Rick go for the original ball catch before he found out about the and gets invincibility frames so he can catch the ball mid-air on this next one. Just let it bounce a little bit before he grabbed it. Area 1 for Yoshiboy, not bad, not bad at all. And now Rick is about to do the same thing. He's going for the old school strats again though. Fine though, and both runners are now done with Area 1. We get to see this cutscene play about 4 times in the mansion, so this could be cool. You just get to see all the ghosts that you catch turned into paintings. Possibilities, either gold, silver, or bronze, based on how well you did against the ghost, how much damage, if you got him in one cycle, big pearl, and the medium pearls. Most of the time you just see bronze painting because they don't pick up all the pearls. Yoshiboy had low percent, so he saved a little bit more time to a second, depending on how fast he mashed through it, because it doesn't pop up the money counter in the game. Now, I don't think Rick got it. No, Rick had a pearl. Rip. And the painting you get is based on basically how many pearls you get and how much damage you take, along with if you can do it in one cycle. Done it multiple times. As long as I picked up a big pearl in one of the gold painting, pretty much. Alright, now Yoshiboy's going into a really difficult room to be fast at, which is Shy Guy doubles. These guys are really tricky on how fast some people can actually do them. Going a little bit safer, but if you get the doubles, it doesn't really matter too much. Pretty good. Well done. Did he get both of them? Oh, he misses the first double, just barely. Can double though. And Yoshiboy just got early release, which is basically a 10-second time save for most runners. Can show their hearts about 10 seconds sooner, or 10 seconds later. And he got early release, so he saved about 10 seconds. Let's hope Rick gets it as well. Get it? So he's not going to lose 10 seconds on Yoshiboy for that. That's good. If every race you can get early release, that would be really good for races, man. Because you just hate to see it in a tournament match when your opponent gets early release and you don't. Got it? poster skip. There's an actual poster on that button right there, Yoshiboy's click through the wall, and it saves about 2 or 3 seconds because you don't have to pull it off later on when you actually move the wall. And now both runners will be getting into basically the really RNG part of the game. This split coming up, Fire Split, is one of the most RNG reliant splits in the game. Fast or slow on it just from RNG out of the first 6 boos. Hopefully both runners get good boo luck. A lot of time on this split. Like, if you get worst case scenario RNG in every room, you could probably lose 20 some seconds. Yoshiboy's gonna be able to go for a tech skip in the first room. Good luck though, he should have second try though. Easy tech skip, which... that was too close. That was like a frame or two away from not working. That's how close he got that tech skip from when he grabbed that. Gotta go for it too, even though there's a bump in the table. Can't activate the boo by just hitting the table, and he should have just pulled the cloth off because he was in there. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Good luck on Rick's side for the second boo though. But pretty bad luck on the third boo, sadly. Out of all things. You're not activating the other chair. Too bad for... Yoshiboy, you need to stop scaring me like that, dude. I've seen too many runs just go out the window because a boo left at 0 HP. I just realized Yoshiboy did not do key map glitch. At the beginning of the game you can do a glitch that basically stops the mini-map from popping up when you grab a key. So Yoshiboy did not do that before the run. That is very 10 seconds loss of time. I can't believe I didn't notice that sooner. Surprising. He must have just forgot. Which happens. I mean, he has 10 seconds. By Yoshiboy. Did that very well. And a good fire save where basically what you do is you basically open the chest and then you have the boo spawn and you catch the boo and then you touch the medallion and you save and quit, which skips a very long text sent by EGAD and actually saves about 5 to 10 seconds. Because most of that time save also comes from your butler cycle. candles in this room after you save and quit, Butler will always be right at the edge of the hallway. So you can actually get a perfect Butler cycle every run, being possibly all the way on the left side of the hallway. Yoshiboy's clairvoyant room is a little bit slow, so it's not all the way at the edge, but it's still not a bad Butler cycle whatsoever. Deciding, Rick missed the boo, I think. Oh no. The medallion, so he's down a boo right now. So he couldn't save and quit either. It's not something you want to see. He's already hid. He's gonna have to come back for that boo in Area 3 when we come to Clairvoyant. The hat skip, treasure chest skip. Basically, if you pick up an item before the treasure chest spawns, it will actually skip the cutscene for that, and you can move around while it's spawning. Still got a pretty decent Butler cycle, even though he didn't save and quit for him. You see on Yoshiboy's screen, he couldn't get the text skip that you could do with the mouse hole because he's on English. It doesn't work as a JP exclusive text skip. The hat chest skip, that's cool. Well, Yoshiboy having a lot of trouble in the hidden rooms despawning the ghost when he went to try for the quad. Unfortunate. Didn't lose too much time though. Boy did not do the map glitch, so he's gonna lose about 10 seconds to Rick from that. When he pulled off the cloth on the top, and he spawns a mushroom. Oh no. God, the mushroom did not hit him. Joven getting demolished in chat. Rest in peace, Joven. Rick pulling off the cloth as well. But he won't be going for tech skip. A little bit more of a clean laundry room for Rick, just because the mushroom did not spawn. But he is down a boo, sadly. Really good boo luck by Yoshiboy, and he's deciding to not open the chest just for safety reasons. Boo can be very stupid and sometimes leave even when you go to open the chest. But yeah, not too bad for Yoshiboy. His run's been pretty decent so far. He hasn't really made any major mistakes. almost sub 20 water. That's not bad whatsoever. Especially for Yoshiboy's PB, that's pretty good. The good old Luigi's Mansion meme that Foop Johnson started. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Everyone in Luigi's Mansion community loves that meme for some reason. Reading that correctly and getting the boo in the cloth, it's not bad at all. Yoshiboy is going to Spooky, and he actually lost a little bit of time there because he's so far away that Spooky actually has to move a little bit before he can charge at him. So it's not a lot of time, but he's definitely lost about a second from both of those. Make that yappy dog be quiet, man. He just wanted some sleep, and we had to go wake him up. Well, I think it's actually the old school strat for... Yeah, he's going for the old school strat in Graveyard, where you actually get the single first and then the double. Nowadays, we get the double first and then the single. And Rick actually had perfect luck in Kitchen Room. That's really good. He's going to be moving on to Bogmire, while Rick is now moving on to... Alright, let's hope Yoshiboy can get a clean one cycle on Bogmire. Oh my god, that looks so good at first. Oh no. 1 HP. That was almost a really fast Bogmire, but he broke off at 1 health, man. You hate to see it, man. Trouble in the Graveyard with the singles. Deciding just to go for singles because he messed up the double, I think. That's really unfortunate for Yoshiboy to break off at 1 health, man. Just 1 more health, man. It's a shame. Beginning of that Bogmire, he didn't really have any control whatsoever. But then he had perfect control as he was going for YOLO Bogmire. And then the beginning messed him up too much, and he broke off at 1 HP. So Bogmire is not an easy ghost to 1 cycle. Let's see how Rick's gonna do his Bogmire. Bogmire start for Rick. To be expected, because Rick is somewhat of a newer runner. So 2 cycle Bogmires. You expect. If he did 1 cycle, that would have been amazing. Having a little bit of difficulty finding out where he went though, and he missed the shot. Oh no. He should have him this time. Yeah, he got him. Okay, 2 cycle. Pretty slow 2 cycle, but terrible. Terrible because Rick himself says it. I know for a fact Portrait Ghost can break off at 0 HP. One time on Twins, of all things, way back in the day. You can actually leave at 0 HP. I don't know about the Portrait Ghost or Bogmire though. I do not know if they can break off at 0. who can leave and get back into King. Yeah, he can leave at 0. Alright, Rick is now finally getting into Area 3 along with Yoshiboy. Every time I just see Yoshiboy get a key, it just hurts, dude, because it's such a free time save to do the map glitch. He somehow got that ghost even at that angle along with the plate hitting him. I'm very surprised about that, to be honest. That should have not worked, but he did get it to work, so good on him. By Yoshiboy, he read that he switched in there. That was a very good one. I'm not GameCube Forever 4001, but right after this, we actually have 2 more matches coming up. We actually had 3 matches, now that I think about it. Gaming 2, right after this match is over. GameCube Forever, or most people know him as Adam, but he's a very good guy. He has a good meme song. He always sings Making His Way Downtown when he goes down the hallway right there. So expect to hear some amazing singing by Adam. Rick having a little bit of difficulty getting that grabber. It could be a very tough one to grab. Get it? Grabber. Grab. That's a knee slapper right there, man. I'll tell you what, that's a knee slapper right there, man. Good joke. A little bit of a sketchy Petunia for Yoshiboy. Yeah, very well. Most people would not be able to get that read right there, but Rick somehow did. Oh no, the boo. Oh no, Rick. Oh god, Rick. Rick. Oh, Rick, don't scare me like that, dude. On Astro Hall while Rick is just getting into Petunia. You would actually do Petunia second. You want to do Nana first because... Oh. Rick breaking off with Petunia. Rip. Time. And 100% that would be that would be awful if that happened in 100%. Astro Hall for Yoshiboy. Not bad at all. And now we'll be able to destroy the moon. But don't we need the moon to live? And the answer might surprise you. Doesn't care what you think, he's gonna blow it up anyway. To the moon. First try moonshot too, that's pretty good. Moonshot can actually be very tricky to hit. The angle is pretty precise. But yeah, if you just came in, you can notice that Rick is down actually 2 boos from Yoshiboy, and that's because Rick actually lost the Mirror Room boo back in Area 2, and he has to grab him during Area 3 now. Had the single and let go, think he missed it. The time loss, but unfortunate. The triple, it looks like he wanted to go for it, and then he pulls the mask off, and as soon as he pulled the mask off, he did get hit by the Shy Guy. So it despawned on him. Draw haul for Rick. Deciding to do Moonshot first before he tries to find the boo. Which could actually be a little bit good because you can get a read on the radar where the boo actually is before you go after him. If you just go to do Moonshot, and you can know where he exactly is when you come back through. Yeah, but most people just don't do it. Missing the triple in projector. A little bit of a time loss, but he didn't get hit. And Rick also destroys the moon in the first try. Actually pretty good. Bit of a boy side, but it looks fine now. You can't trust the internet, man. The internet will do whatever it wants to do. Now Yoshiboy's getting into the Area 1 hallway, and this is basically the most RNG split in Area 3. He's having a lot of difficulty finding the boo. Spawn in the ship. Oh, and it switches out of the ship because it took too long to find them. That's unfortunate for Yoshiboy. Please excuse the cat in the background. What's wrong, huh? You want to commentate? Hmm? Come here. What do you have to say about this race, cat, huh? That's all you have to say? Okay. Well, you heard her first. She said meow. Anything else? Oh, okay. Her opinion on the race and said, good race. Very good triple by Rick over there. The cat's just gonna watch the race now, so because she's on the desk, and she's just looking at the race. So if you hear any random noises, please excuse her. For Yoshi, oh, he also bonked on the boo and almost lost him, which wouldn't have been too bad of a time loss, but oh, for Yoshiboy so far in Area 1. Hallway. Hallway just sucks. Boo, and he's now getting a fire refill, so that should help him later on. Bits from Zimitar. I think that's how I say it. Ziminator. Anyway, I'm sorry I butchered your name, but Speed Gaming does appreciate your 2 bits. I'm sure of it. Organization, and very grateful they allowed us to have Luigi's Mansion Tournament on their channels. Buy them. Really helps the process. Stressful running a tournament without anyone helping. It's on Yoshiboy, who's mashing for a minute and a half. Because on English, it's actually 1 minute and 45 seconds, compared to Japanese, which is 1 minute and 30. Japanese mashing's hard on your hands, oh boy. The people who run on English are the real champs. A pretty decent twin room. Finding the boo though. But he found it on second try, that's not bad. Positioning for the boo, so he can't auto-lock onto the pearl or the shoe. Movement. Getting really close to the door while pulling the shoe closer to the door as well to save frames. Text, oof. Interesting because Yoshiboy's on the right side. Actually a very interesting strat to do for Clairvoya. I think he's the first one I've ever seen do something like that. On the left side and then hit the top left, but he went top right. That's actually go either way. Yeah, most people usually buy the Japanese copy of the game about the sub 1 hour mark in this category. That's usually where most people buy it, is about 1 hour to 59. To get sub 1, you definitely don't need it to get a 59 or 58. Heck, you really don't even need it to get a 57 or a 55 on English, but happening is so small because you'd have to play extremely well and have almost amazing luck in every room. Really, you can get a 57 on English very easily. Easily, but it's doable. You also get a 56, but that's a lot more difficult. Rick's just gonna be mashing for a minute and a half. Kind of just talking there, wasn't paying attention. Alright, pretty good for Yoshiboy. If I'm not mistaken, he could actually PB with this, if I'm not mistaken. .56 on English, you need at least good boo luck overall. But the same for Japanese too. To get 56, you need pretty decent to good boo luck overall. Forget about the other boo. Hopefully this way he won't forget about the other boo, because this boo went in here too. Do not forget about this boo in here. Not forget about a boo, good. And now Yoshiboy's gonna do boo losses. Let's hope he gets the one cycle. Okay, first shot. The boo's scattered really bad though, that's not good. Oh my, oh he had 3 anyway, okay. I thought it was only those 2. Gonna be a decent 2 cycle for Yoshiboy. Terrible. Fast too. That was a pretty decent 2 cycle. Bad. Dandelions with barnacles in a diesel marinade. That sounds like a good meal right there, man. Rick is having a little bit of difficulty, I think, with the Safari Room, but it's not too bad. And then he will be getting on into Area 4. Alright, Rick is now getting into boo losses. Earlier about Yoshiboy being on PB pace, he's about 2 seconds ahead of his PB. At Area 4, he can definitely PB. Alright, pretty good ice spawn for Rick. The ice can actually go out of bounds where you can't reach it, and that just loses a lot of time. And you have to go for a really stupid backup that doesn't work half the time. But it looks like his angle's off a little bit. It'll work though, for some reason. That's very amazing. Nice. Like the 2 cycle losses though. Rick will be getting a 2 cycle, hopefully. Freeze both of them. He could get this one. Okay, good. It will be a 2-cycle. Has to say, cat, huh? You want to say anything else to the runners? No? Okay. I guess she just wants to talk whenever she wants to talk. And Yoshiboy getting a pretty decent Grimly. That was almost instant, I think. Yeah, this is like the first time she's been very talkative during a commentary. So, well, mind it. Which by chat reaction, I don't think you do. Yeah, Yoshiboy is PB pace, and Rick could potentially still PB as well. We're not seeing a breakable 1-cycle this match, and we will be seeing singles instead of doubles. The runners are not as optimized as the top runners. Good boo. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good boo for Yoshiboy, but he still has to get the key. Anyone wondering, you can actually 1-cycle the Breaker Room boo, which is the room that you turn the power back on, but he has 200 health, and it's extremely difficult to get a 1-cycle. Like, there's only one person right now who consistently goes for it and runs, and that's Blue Hits, and I recently just started doing it. Runs, but it's extremely difficult to 1-cycle him, and if you don't 1-cycle him, you lose a lot of time. But if you do 1-cycle him, you can skip the Van Gore boo, which saves about 7 to 10 seconds. So it's really only for top runners to try and go for. Out that little bit of extra time in the run. Rick is now getting ready to go into Grimly as well. Hopefully he has a good Grimly. Yeah, there's a few more runners starting to get into it, which is very surprising. I just hope they don't start going for it right now, because that strat is kind of a strat you should just go for it once you get your 56. 56 whatsoever. Go for it, hey man, let them go for it. 40 seconds ahead on like mid 56 pace and get it, and then they get second place. But in my match later today, at 7:30, I will be going for it, so if you want to see a possible 1-cycle, be sure to watch all 3 of the matches today, which is right after this, on Speed Gaming 2, and then the 3rd match is on Speed Gaming 4. Which the next match is going to be really good. It's going to be Mini versus Switch. Gold Runners. So it will be a very close match. They both have 57s. It's going to be me versus Minato, so that should be a good match as well. Yeah, that's the dude in the chat right now. He will be going fast. I can promise you that. He will be going fast. Tournament match. Boy missing a Shy Guy. It's not something you want to see. The doubles though, and he gets a wonderful double near the ladder. Sadly, he's not gonna be able Rick is going for... Oh, wait, hold up. Timeout. Rick is going for Breakaboo. Boo. It's not gonna one cycle, but he went for it. Wow. It could be part of his route, because he said he does have a very interesting route. That was really interesting. That took me out of that state. Really, that was the timeout situation right there. Well, hopefully the mushroom does not hit him. Rick having a little bit of trouble. The boo's actually in the barrel. It does go back into breaker. If not, I think, I don't know. Rick said he has a very interesting route. Go back in the breaker. Oh no, Yoshiboy missed the triple because the grabber was too high up, so the flashlight did not touch him. That was a very interesting thing for Yoshiboy to do, because if he would have spawned the boo over there, he couldn't have saved and quit because he didn't have the key yet, and that definitely would have lost some time. He's going for the Armory 1 cycle. Will he get the Armory 1 cycle? Really? It looks clean. And he does get the Armory 1 cycle. Rick is climbing into the rooftop. Bit by bit, he's catching up. Maybe by both runners. And that would be the best thing to see in a tournament match. I'm gonna stop that. There's 2 boos over Rick. And that mushroom's gonna hit. Oh my god. Yoshi, dude. Oh god. Let's stop, please. Let's not have that happen. A bit of trouble on the blue double, and blue guy, he breaks off. Yeah, the toy soldier double, just in general, are very difficult. Just barely be able to get the green one. Be easy because it's only 50 health. Shape, you will be on Speed Gaming 4. 30 p.m. EST. Alright, as we see Yoshiboy having a little bit of difficulty in Pipe Room, but he got out of there just fine. Weston. Now Weston's a very difficult ghost to one cycle along with his boo, because the floor is made of ice and you have like no traction there. So it's just extremely difficult to one cycle both Weston and the boo. The icicles actually do a lot of damage, so we actually have to worry about that a little bit for Yoshiboy. Pretty clean one cycle, so I think we're fine on that. And it looks like he knows where the boo is. I do believe the boo actually switched into the barrel up there. The no map glitch really goofed him a little bit there. We'll get this one cycle though. I did not hear or see a double cackle. I guess he did, okay. I jinxed it. I'm just as bad as GameCube man. He jinxed everything in the tournament. I'm jinxing it now. Oh, for Yoshi, that's fine. No, what you need is we need GameCube to do some ASMR in his next 2 hours because let's face it, my voice sucks compared to Adam's. He can get real close to the mic and make you feel good because his voice just voice for ASMR. Okay, Yoshiboy. I don't know what Yoshiboy planned on doing there, but I guess he wanted to go see if he could find the moon in Astra Hall. I think Yoshiboy could still possibly PB. Like, he would need to play a perfect Vanguard along with a perfect Boo. But he could technically do it. Not trouble with Armory. Definitely getting a 2-cycle. Well, it doesn't go right. It went up instead, so that's the better situation. If it would have went right, that could have been very bad for Rick. And this is where I'll believe Rick will be doing a weird route. Or not. Rick is actually changing his route from what he told me he was going to do. He said he was going to do Su-P Boo double. So that means he had to have went up to the rooftop again, go into the treasure room and get the key in there. So he's decided not to do it. Dang, he could actually PB now. Since he doesn't have to go all the way back up to rooftop and go into the sealed room. Key for Su-P. He only needs 2 more boos. He's having a really good Vanguard triples. I don't think he's missed any. He... Okay. He saved it though. Cannot PB anymore, sadly. He'll just barely miss PB if he plays perfectly now. But Weston Boo kind of killed his PB chances, if I'm being honest. Did miss the shot, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Rick's screen. Having one commentator for a match is kind of hard to commentate both of them at the same exact time. Clear pipe room so we can find Brigaboo and get Brigaboo in here, I guess. Not finding Brigaboo, finding the Boo Ball instead. And there's Brigaboo. He did not spawn Pipe Boo, so that's good. All Rick needs now is Weston Boo. For Yoshi, he'll be getting like a 101.44, 101.45. Time loss in King Boo. It's still PB pace right now, so we could see a PB. For his crazy route. Alright, let's see how his... Oh no, he got hit by the icicle. Oh no. Okay, definitely get a 3-cycle now because of that. Yoshiboy will be getting like a 101.45, it looks like, with a 2-cycle. Time trying to find the Boo. He hasn't opened the chest though, I don't know what he's doing. He quit. I think that Boo actually double cackled. Cackled, alright. Oh, Rick does not need any more boos after he gets Western Boo, so he can just do Vanguard and then go to King Boo. And I do believe he can he can PB with this. So we can at least have one PB in this match. It's alright for Rick, which is Boo's not cooperating. And he escapes at 0. Oh, you hate to see it happen, dude. Man. Yeah, Rick's PB is a 107.45, so he can definitely PB, since he doesn't need to get Vanguard Boo. Yoshiboy setting up for the first cycle. Let's see how his cycle is. But he hasn't lost control. He lost a little bit there. For that is not bad at all. The ball. Is he gonna be able to save it? Okay, he saved it. Alright, it looks like a good 2-cycle, and he gets the 2-cycle and gets a 101.47 and wins the race. Congratulations to Yoshiboy. That was a really good run. A little over 15 seconds behind his English PB, so that's not bad. And 33 seconds behind his actual PB. Switch audio back to Rick. Yoshiboy's done. Switched over to that. Yoshiboy wins with a 101.47. Now let's cheer on Rick. Oh, no, Rick. PB at this point. Ooh, nice backup double. Bad, not too bad. He could definitely still do this. Oh no, that triple looks really...
What's up? What's up, Michael?
Yo, what's up, Yoshi? How's it going, dude?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, I'll interview you in a minute once we finish with Rick.
Alright. Sounds good.
And watch. Because I believe Rick can PB, so hopefully he does.
Yeah, good luck to him.
On the trash can triples now, let's see how his triple goes. And a very good triple at that. Except for the last one was just a little bit slow, but that was actually really good overall. And all he has to do is get Van Gogh, and then he has to go down to the basement. A little bit of a slow Van Gogh suck up, but he is definitely PB pace at the moment. Just needs to grab the key, go down into the basement, and then 2-cycle. And I think maybe a fast 3-cycle could still PB with it. With a fast 3, he might need a 2-cycle. Oh, 7... 26, 27. That's a 2-cycle to PB. Hopefully he can 2-cycle King Boo. Alright, pretty good dust piles for him. Alright, Rick will be getting a 107.26 with a good 2 cycle. Needs a good 2 cycle to PB. A fast 3, he'd be about 1 second behind his PB. Cycle. That cheer him on. He needs that 2 cycle to PB. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Will Rick be able to 2 cycle? Here we go. Here's the first cycle. 4. Pumping a little bit early and a little bit 4-way. Doable. He definitely has to go for it though, because he will not be able to PB with a 3 cycle. Get a really good second cycle. Very end was a little rough. No, I don't think he's gonna get it. To 40, rip. He started arm pumping way too soon. For that little bit of a second, definitely cost him. Really gonna miss PB2. And Rick finishes with a 107.54. 9 PB. GG to Rick, man. And to, for your interview, you can right now. We'll be waiting. Race, Yoshiboy, what did you think about your run?
So I made a lot of dumb mistakes. One of them being freaking map glitch. I turned off my Wii before the run out of superstition, and I forgot to do map glitch again. So that's the reason why I didn't have it.
Yeah, I was like, every time I saw you get the map pop up, I was like, oh no, that must suck.
Yeah, I'm used to not having a map there, so I like wasn't really used to it, you know.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Also, I was pressing like A in hallways because I ended up doing some dumb mistakes, like on the ladder. Like I was like spamming A up the ladder, and I didn't know if you did that, it would just like Luigi would just fall.
Hello?
Oh, and hey, Rick.
Fall from that. Yo,
I didn't
Rick,
actually know
how's it
that.
going, dude?
Hey,
That
not
was a
bad,
run,
man.
dude. That was a run,
You know
dude.
what?
You almost PB'd.
You played
I
really
know.
well, Rick. You played really well, especially for your skill level. That was really good.
Yeah, I guess 8 seconds behind PB. I can't complain in a race,
Yeah.
can I?
Yeah.
There was some dumb stuff.
Your first cycle on King Boo was actually really good until the very end.
Yeah.
Done a little
It
bit
was
better
one
at
of-
the
probably-
end.
Yeah, I think it's probably the second best first cycle that I've ever had. So,
Good one until the very end of it.
Yeah.
Anything about the run you really hated?
Well, I guess I hated missing the fire save warp, but then it kind of
Yeah.
made up for it when it was kind of fate because I lost Clairvoyant Blue to the mirror room, so I had to go back in there.
I knew you
Anyway.
could catch a boo and leave. I was like, please don't forget the boo, Rick. There's a boo in there.
No, it was fate because I lost Clairvoyant Blue to that room anyway.
Yeah. No, like you played really well, Rick. You didn't go for your crazy route like you told me you would.
No, that was a bit of a meme. That, to be honest, I'm surprised you believe that. Who goes for Soupy Blue double in no bounce?
I mean, I don't know about some people. There's some people in Luigi's Mansion who do that, Rick.
True, fair enough.
You know, when you started going for Breakaboo, I was like, is he gonna do Breakaboo 1 cycle?
Yeah, and learn from the best.
You wouldn't have won cycle to Breakaboo. I would have been dead. You would have just heard me scream out of the hallway, out the window. You would have just heard me across the nation.
I had the commentary on mute the whole race, so I could concentrate. So I'll re-listen to it after Mini's race.
All right, that sounds good, dude. But yeah, you did a good job, dude. Sadly,
yeah, thanks.
You did lose.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Maybe I'll have sub 1 hour by next year.
Hopefully, dude. Hopefully, I'd love to see you be a good get there.
Yeah, thanks so much for commentating, by the way. Appreciate it.
Man, no problem. It was fun. There's definitely some interesting moments. My cat decided to talk about your run and Yoshiboy's run at certain points.
All right, I don't know what that means, but
when my cat, when Yoshiboy 2 cycled Boolasses, she just started crying. I'm like, oh no. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Fair enough. Are we gonna?
Your cat should be the next commentator for this next race.
Yeah. Are we gonna? So it's Mini's racing now, isn't he? Mini and someone else.
Yeah, that ought to be like a really nice race. That would be pretty close.
I hate your cat now.
Oh, come on.
All right, dude.
Good day. Anyway, thank you, Rick and Yoshiboy, for the interview, man. It was fun.
Cool. Well done, Yoshi.
You both did good. And Yoshiboy, you're moving on to the losers round 2.
Awesome.
And I don't think you have an opponent yet, so.
All right.
Okay. Good game, boys. See you later.
Good game,
All right,
guys.
good game. See ya.
Bye. Bye.
We're about finished with this for now. Thank you guys for watching. The next match will be Mini versus Switchmaster, and that's actually on Speed Gaming 2 right now. So if you want to go over there, give him some help, or talk to him, show them your love, go ahead and do it, man. For me, man, I'm done. Appreciate you guys being here watching, and hopefully I did a good job and everything. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.